This is Sling Studio, the first affordable live streaming multi-camera platform that's portable and easy.
Hey fellas, how y'all doing? I'm just getting ready to take off here, so bear with me. I'm all discombobulated. Get away, dog, you're bothering me. I'm not going to be doing much reading comments or anything because it's almost Thanksgiving and I've got to get it home and see the grandkids. We are coming from Syracuse today, and I stopped here just to hook up with you fellas and clean my dirty windshield. I hope everybody's been having a good time. I'm sorry we haven't been live in like forever. Can you guys hear me okay? I've got this microphone thing in here, so I don't know if it's good or bad. Let me know. Oh, good deal, Greg. Thank you. I had to make some coffee. I was just dying for some coffee. I got some Love's coffee the other day, and it really disappointed me. And I decided from now on, I'm not buying no more coffee unless I just have to. Where's everybody at tonight? I hope everybody's safe and sound. I think there's a bunch of bad weather coming in Denver right now, I believe, and it's going to be up into Utah and Wyoming in the morning. Also, it's supposed to get like 10 to 12 inches in Wyoming. That's going to really suck. But I'm not going to be there because I'm going to be in Atlanta. Most definitely will be in Atlanta. Where am I? I'm 664 miles from Atlanta. Me and the girl will be switching out around Greencastle or Greenville or something like that. I'll try to run till like 3 o'clock, maybe. How I feel like I'm just now kind of waking up. Apparently, they had a big snowstorm in Pennsylvania on 81 today. There was snow everywhere, but there wasn't any on the roads when I got there. But I've seen some Facebook posts that, wow, you like really cut that short, buddy. I've seen some Facebook posts where there was bad snow somewhere in Pennsylvania, but we missed it. I don't know how long this live feed will last. I'm going into Virginia and crossing state lines. I don't know how that big rig travel guy does it. I mean, he did a 12-hour live feed today, and he went through Virginia and West Virginia. He should have lost signal. I think he's got some kind of secret alien technology keeping him in signal. I don't know. Darling, da 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 da. That was tight, but I made it. All right, now we're gonna put the hammer down. All this 55-mile-an-hour has just been killing my little heart. Yeah, I wonder what. There's a new button on here. I wonder what it does. Let's push the button and see what it does. Oh, it's filters. Wow, we got filters in live. Look, let's check it out. Well, I've never seen this before. It's kind of crazy. All right, let's go back to normal. Well, hell, now I've got this thing on here and I don't know what to do with it. Just saying, it's got to roll in a minute. Hey, CPAP, how you doing? Have you been doing okay, CPAP? Yeah, it's got all these filters. It's kind of amazing. I don't know what to do with them now because they're all showing. Maybe if I hit it again, they'll go away. Good morning, Jose. How are you? Oh, yeah, they went away. Oh, this is cool. New updates. I'm exceeding the speed limit, and I don't want that. We haven't been live in forever, guys, because, you know, after Pale Rider got swatted, it really worried me. I was like, you know, somebody could get hurt or shot or something, and I don't think I have any big enemies, but I don't think Pale Rider had any enemies either, and that happened to him. So it really worried me. And of course, I've been really awful crazy busy. But I really want to do this live driving stuff like Big Rig Travels does, because like he's my hero. And but I want to do it different than he does. I've got this big major plan, but it's going to cost me like $2,000 to make it happen. And yeah, I got the money. I just don't want to come off of it because, you know, I'm a tight ass, right? Yes, you know. And the girl probably wouldn't approve of that either, because she's a bigger tight ass than I am. I know, I said a bad word, y'all. Forgive me. Copa might come and get me. I'll take that back. I can speed a little bit, right? Will y'all forgive me if I speed a little bit? Yeah, it is a lot of money to spend, but I want the multi-switching cameras so I can have them externally on the mirrors, and maybe one in the back, so if the girl falls out of bed, we can see her falling out of the bed or something like that. Because I figure that's actual like live TV. It's not scripted or anything, right? It's what's really happening right then. Oh, thanks, Michael. I appreciate it. I do. And I know how to make all that stuff work, but I'm just worried that the signal, if I spend all that money on it and then the signal don't work, as far as, oh, look, it's always got the circle of death, right? I'm wondering if there's some kind of better dedicated internet. I don't know. As it is, I've got unlimited, but they throttle me back because I load like 200 gigabytes of stuff to the, you know, all the time. Hey, Midnight Rider, how are you doing? So they always are throttling me back when I get near big cities and stuff. They tell me I'm a bad boy. Hey, Sergeant Ringo, how are you doing? Man, Sergeant Ringo, I really thought that those videos on the dogs would have done better, but they just didn't do better at all. I fear that there will be no dogs rescued due to our trying. Hi, Karen, how are you doing? Did you send that to the Crafty Trucker and ask them to do a video on that? If you didn't, I will happily call Jason and have a talk with him. I'm pretty positive he would do a video on that. Matter of fact, all of y'all that don't, even if you don't make videos, y'all should make a video on them dogs. On them, you know, them soldier dogs. Dog, they need a home, and the more SEO videos y'all make, the more SEO them dogs will get, and maybe some dog will get a home. I certainly have too many at the moment to get another one. And Walter's already got big teeth. And Little Dog's got big personality. I'm sorry I can't really catch y'all's comments. I'll try in a second. I don't want to get swatted or anything. I'm a coward. Hey TJ, how are you doing today? TJ, you have never found the rocks that I left out there for you in your part of the country. There's a rock at the Boner truck stop, and I went and checked on it, and it's still there. Karen, I would cry like a little girl if these guys left. I would just cry. I mean, even if I could come by and visit them. How have you been doing, Karen? I've been back to that truck stop so many times, it's crazy. At the Boner truck stop, the Pilot in Boner. Boner, Boner. Am I in Willard? I just left Greencastle. I don't know. Or are you referring to Willard the Rat? I'll have to go back and read that later, Sergeant Ringo. It's too big for me to read. Maybe it's for everybody else. Good, good. TJ, you make videos, TJ. Why don't you make a video on them service dogs that the military's given to good homes? Oh, you're in Willard. Yeah, you got to get out of there. It's going to snow at 8 o'clock in the morning over there. At least you've got a 40% chance of snow from what I was looking at a little while ago. I wish I was over there so I could make another snow video. Y'all know I go right into the snow when I see it coming. I'm crazy like that. All right, trash truck. I'm going to go around you over here. Isn't this wonderful? No bugs. There are no bugs up here today. No, I'll be at home on Thursday. I'm gonna actually go home. That's crazy, right? I'm gonna set up 2 deer cams at home and do a constant live stream on one of my other channels that y'all probably don't know about, and so that I can watch my own deer. Oh yeah. Keep going. I suppose you're going west then, TJ, going toward the house. Oh, wait a minute, you moved, didn't you, TJ? You don't live over there where you did live. You moved to Montana, didn't you? Deer, DEER. I've got like a huge herd of deer that hangs out at my lake, and it's such a beautiful picture. I want to be able to watch them more often, and maybe other people may want to watch the deer too, or the skunk, or the coyote that comes by there and checks the deer scrape every night. Oh yeah, Sergeant Ringo, y'all pay attention to Sergeant Ringo. He'll tell y'all about them dogs. I'm gonna do it. I'm it's just kind of complicated because my power goes out a lot at my house, temporarily. So I've got to set up a dedicated power source and get the cameras hardwired to the computer. I got to download that OSB studio thingy so I can go live from the computer, and then I got to be able. You know how, like, if you have a problem, an AT&T can come and fix your computer. I got to download that program so I can remotely access my home computer from my out here computer and try to make it a 24-hour live stream, or something like that. The web cameras that I bought, they've got 100-foot nighttime vision, and they should do fine. Right now, I use a Arlo as a deer cam, and so I can watch them. But hey, I might make a dime off of it, right? That would be cool. I might pay my electric bill or something in 2 or 3 years. Oh, damn, I made some good coffee. This is some nice stuff. Oh, that's another big one. I can't read that. What kind of coffee? It's in a red container, and it says black silk. But I hate coffee. It's not the coffee that's good. It's the heavy cream that's in the coffee. The girl says I like a little bit of coffee with my heavy cream. But she exaggerates. Y'all know she exaggerates a lot. She's just not right at all. Hey, Llama Monster, how are you doing? I'm going to be coming down through Virginia there, Llama Monster. I know you're over in West Virginia. Well, actually, I'm going to be coming through West Virginia before I get to Virginia. But not your part of Virginia. I don't think it's your part. Wait a minute, I think I'm in Maryland right now. I don't know. All right, Llama, I appreciate it. Hey, Llama, are you going to get yourself one of them llamas? I really think you should get one. They say there's all kinds of tax advantages to having one. I know they're really cute. And I saw a camel eat somebody's burrito, and it went viral. And I'm pretty sure a llama would eat a burrito too. Oh, I appreciate. Yeah, Mike, no problem. Yeah, that AB5, I'm really worried about if they want that to go nationwide, just like CARB, and if it does, it's really going to be detrimental to everyone that wants to have a fleet or something. Now there is a way around that, Michael. If you like say you're wanting to start a fleet or something, if you incorporate each truck separately with the driver, which is a dangerous thing to do. So he's responsible just like you are, and then that's one way around it. But most companies ain't going to want to do that. But our office is out of San Diego, and I may at one point or a time decide to put a driver in this truck, a team, and buy another one. So I was talking to my company about it, and they said that's how I would have to do it for California purposes, is incorporate the truck with the team that I put in here. You have to give them 1% ownership or something like that to make it legal, and to get around. There's always a way around everything. You just gotta dig a little bit. Whoa, it's getting hot in here. Oh, there's West Virginia. Mountain Mama. Take me home. Yeah, there's going to be a lot more coming out on that AB5 eventually with the other, if the other states decide to try to go along with it. We'll be hearing something by the end of the year on whether New Jersey is going to get it passed, and I'm pretty sure they will. Nothing goes to committee in 7 days if it's not going to pass. I can't sing it. I don't know the whole thing. I just make up words as I go. I have a theory that every song starts out as a dirty ditty. So it seems like, and I bet y'all do the same thing. Y'all change the words and they kind of make dirty songs, which is funny as heck. Oh, there's the 55-mile-an-hour sign. All right, I got to slow down a minute. And I got to take my glasses off, too. La da 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 da. I was watching that Big Rig Steve guy video today. He live streamed for 12 hours straight. He usually don't really talk or anything, but I mean that's okay, you know, for people that just want to watch the road. It's cool, I guess. All right, let's get back at it. Sleeping. We this morning at 4 o'clock we got to delivery in Syracuse. We was there until 6:30 or 7. They finally got everything done with the engine. We were at the airport, right? And they changed out the engine. And now we're taking the bad engine back to Atlanta, and then we're going to be heading home. All right, Tim. I'm probably like three or 4 hours from there. Winchester, 33 miles. It won't take me long to get there. I have discovered. Did y'all see the Crafty's Trucker video where she made the falafelos? I don't know if that's what they're called, but they're like egg and cheese waffles. And so I made them the other day, and I fell in love with them. They taste just like French toast. Now, I don't put like sugar and cinnamon and stuff in my French toast. I just like the way egg and bread taste. And it tastes just like French toast. But somebody who's laying back there in the bed asleep don't like me making them, apparently. I don't know why. She said she would like them if I put chocolate chips in them or something like that. Well, if she wants some chocolate chips, she knows where the store is at. She can go get those things, and I'll make her some. But I really like them the way they are. Yeah, Karen. See, Karen knows about falafelos. That I was wondering if they might be good if you like, put some onions or green peppers in them too. I guess she told me I should try that, and she might like them more. Oh, what's the speed limit in West Virginia, Llama? Think I can get away with 70? Oh, Llama, you're too fast for me. 90 miles an hour. She puts green peppers and onions and bacon. Do you pre-cook those ingredients, or do you just throw them in the mix and then cook them in with the, it's like chopped up or something? Oh, no, no, no! I'm not gonna break check the girl. No, she would probably stick a knife in my throat, or at least a fork in my throat. She's always threatening. I figure one of these days she might do it. Anything's possible. Darn it, where'd that go? She will. I figure. I really do. All right, Karen, I will try it that way. I'm very fond of green peppers. I have read that they are like good to stave off cancer or whatever. So anything except for cigarettes is good for cancer. I eat it. But it's true, Robert. She's gonna stab me in the neck with a fork one of these days. She keeps telling me, but I believe people when they tell me things. I keep her real close just in case. But no, she probably won't do it because she is right. She's not real strong, so she don't want to drag these chains and binders around. I got my my little deer things out there whistling in the wind. I hope this don't jinx me. This is the rut season. I've only hit one deer in 28 years. One deer. Now, of course, the girl did run over a whole herd of dead deer the other day, but Walter has really enjoyed eating their guts off of the undercarriage of my trailer. He's a werewolf. No, she hasn't hit me with the pan yet because I do most of the cooking, and I think that she's afraid that I won't cook for her if she beats me too bad. And she might be right. She's been in an awful good mood the last 2 weeks, and that's kind of freaky. Yeah, apparently it is. He's after it all the time. By now, it should have fermented under there. And I've even washed the truck and trailer twice, but he can still go under there, and he'll come out with a crunchy piece of jerky. I try to keep him back, but I know what it is to, crave a little tenderloin now and then. La da 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 da. Oh, I know. I can look at the GPS. The GPS just ain't telling me what speed limit is. I bet I'm speeding then. That ought to be okay. It's only a few more miles across here. I know Virginia's 70. 3 deer in 25 years. Did you get to keep the tenderloins? I usually do drive at night. I've just been really lucky, I think. I mean, I almost hit an elk 2 weeks ago in up there in Montana. I came around a corner and there was a blackness in the road. I couldn't, it was a dark night, but the zipper line disappeared. There was just a black spot there. So I got it down to fourth gear before I realized what it was, and it never did get out of the road. It just kept standing there looking at me like I was stupid as I creeped around it. That big ass thing, that elk, it had more balls than it had brains. But I wasn't going to mess with it. Yeah, they're definitely migrating. Do they get more attitude when they're migrating? I mean, I guess they're probably, are they in rut right now too, like the deer are? Or have they already went through the rut? I don't know. I don't know a lot about them except for that they're really big and that they make some kind of like Viagra or something out of the velvet from their horns. What are the bears doing still out, Karen? They're supposed to be asleep. Somebody commented on that one video that I did that you don't tell bears when to go to sleep. They do what they want to do, and I think that they're right. The rut is over. Did y'all get an elk? No, I'm not going to stop at Whitey's. I'm going to keep hammering on down till I get to where I need to be. What was that? Around the 219 or something like that in Virginia. I've actually got 5 hours left, but if I drive the whole 5 hours, she'll get mad at me because she always says that I can drive too. Why don't you wake me up and let me drive? I mean, I can't complain about that, right? I mean, so I told her last night I'm going to start waking her up more. Well, hello, little Viking coach. Come in. How are you tonight? We've been talking about falafelos, little Viking coach. I've decided that I'm in love with them. Oops, let's see, kind of black. Well, what was the black bear doing? Well, all right, I wish I was going to Barstow. We were just out in San Francisco the other day. We was going to ride the bikes, but they got us a load right back out of there. Well, hello, Fa. Is that Farsi? I speaky no Farsi if that's Farsi. But hello, welcome. I love it when we get foreign people in the room. It makes me feel like an international traveler. I kind of like black bears. It's them other ones that I'm scared of. Dirty Broke, up at night because you are a night rider. Amen. Damn it. I hate it when I get in the construction area. I can't wear my glasses in the construction area. I gotta be really diligent, you know. Anybody new in the room? I can't read. I can't read the screen or anything because I'm driving. There's an awful lot of night owls up in the middle of the night. I see Llama Monster saying something about black bears. You got black bears around here, I know that. Well, all right, Andrew. I think we did. I seem to remember. They are pretty. Yeah, they're just lovely. The only one I've ever seen out your way, Karen, he came running off of a hillside and he bumped into my fender on my truck and turned around and ran back the other way. He didn't get, I'm pretty positive he didn't get hurt or anything. I mean, it was just a very light tap. It was kind of like we played tag. I wasn't going to stop and play with him, though. Oh. Death metal. Oh, what's that about death metal there, little Viking coach? I can't see it. I don't even know what death metal is, little Viking coach. I'm kind of old, and I left from the military, early in my life, and I stayed overseas for a real long time, and I don't know if they had that kind of music over there. I'm sure they did. They had just grunge when I was over there. But I like all music. I mean, just all different kinds of music. Oh, is Les in the room? I didn't see you. Hey, Les, I didn't, good to see you, Les. But I didn't see you, but somebody else did. Oh, death metal's a person. Okay, now I understand. I love the blues. The blues is wonderful. Hi, Ridge Runner. How are you doing? Did you change your name? Wasn't you the Kentucky Ridge Runner before? Have you moved? Or is the Kentucky Ridge Runner a different person? I don't know. It could go both ways. Not saying that you go both ways. But if you do, that's okay too. Andrew Travels, how you doing? There's Les D. How are you doing today, Les? You're up awful late, Les. You probably got work to do tomorrow. $10 less. I am so glad to be moving again. I really don't mind sitting at the airport when they're working on the airplanes. I really kind of enjoy it. I try to get them guys to, because after they fix the airplane, they've got to drive it around for a little bit, and then they got to fly it like 20 different touch and goes before we leave to make sure everything's okay. Because what they'll do is they'll take parts off of one engine, you know, if they need something extra or some little piece or something. And those guys are looking at my truck just like I'm looking at their airplanes. And I keep telling them, let me drive your airplane around the damn parking lot. And they won't never let me do it. I'm like, come on, how hard can it be? But they say I'm not in the union. And I think it's a pretty fair trade. You know, I'd let them drive my truck around the runway. Maybe one of these days they'll let me drive a Cessna or something. You know, you can get a Cessna really, really cheap. I mean, $40,000 you can get a broke down Cessna. It might crash, but you can get one. And when we went to muscle shows all the time, they got these planes down there that are like bicycles with wings. I don't know how they work, but they fly. Honda is coming out with a flying car or a flying motorcycle or something I seen the other day. I thought that was pretty interesting. I think it's a car. I can't wait to see it. I don't want to get that high off the ground in a Honda though. I just don't know if I'm going to trust it. Oh, wait a minute. I did the picture of it. It looks like a Cessna. No, I've never been to Pratt and Whitney in Columbia. I've been to the Pratt and Whitney up in Connecticut a few times, but not the one in Columbia. But there might be a deal coming down the pipeline, and if it does come down the pipeline, I'll be going to Pratt and Whitney quite a bit more often. And of course, if things go sour in the Gulf, we'll all be going to Pratt and Whitney. I just need to get back over there and see Europe some more. I really want to go to Ireland. Maybe in a couple of years. The girl's saying I got to go to Alaska and I don't want to go to Alaska, not with these puppy dogs. And let's face it, little dog's going to live forever if I have my way. So I'm not going to be kenneling him at all. She has full intentions that I'm going to buy a Ducati, which I am going to buy a Ducati. I really like the Ducati. But she wants me to put a sidecar on it for the dogs. Oh, thank you, Karen. You know I would have like withdrawal, right? I would just have withdrawal from the dogs. I'd be running around Ireland picking up everybody's dogs, hugging them and kissing them, trying to get some doggy breath in my face. I'd probably get arrested. You know, people are a little bit standoffish over in England. Not so much in Ireland, though. I would. I would. Well, we take the well, I don't know how to explain it, Les. They've just changed some of their they've loosened up some of their regulations in Canada, and I think that this one may now actually be able to go to Alaska through Canada. But sometimes if it's in the wintertime and they need an engine up there, we take them up there, but we take the ship up. I mean, you got to take like a ferry all the way to Alaska, in your big truck. It's kind of expensive, and I think it takes like 30 days or something. I don't know, because I know a couple of drivers over here that's had to go they called it a merge. Sounds kind of cool to me. I would certainly do that, as long as I got to fish. Would I need a fishing license? I don't see why I would need a fishing license, but I'd try it. But I wouldn't be real comfortable on the water, because sharks live in the water and sharks eat people, right? It's their natural environment. It's not mine. And I think I would probably taste really good to a shark. I know I've eaten my fair share of sharks, and they are pretty tasty. Blank, blank, here I come. See, orca, but everybody wants to love an orca. I mean, they're really cute, they're cuddly. As they're eating you, have you seen how they toss them seals around and play with them? And sometimes they just kill them for fun. Wow, they're kind of like YouTube truckers. That's extra scary. Damn it. They got a really nice color scheme, though. Look at all the truck stops up here have been really bare. More populated in Pennsylvania, but up around Syracuse, they were all like 3/4 empty. I was really surprised. The rest areas were empty. I don't know. I gotta check freight availability. I think it's still falling. I can't believe how well this telephone does at nighttime, when my old Android does horrible at nighttime, and the GoPro doesn't do good at nighttime unless I'm in a city. But it doesn't have a wide angle lens. But the new one's gonna have a wide angle lens. I'll pick that up next week, guys. Oh, all right, little Viking coach. Oh, 100 miles to the pilot. Let's check the time here. 2:54. Oh, that'll be a good time to stop. My mind does not operate on East Coast time. Oh, wow. I hope I got my 30-minute break in. I didn't even check and see if I did. Ugh. Yes, I did. I'm good. Da, 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 da. Skip trial. Oh, that's odd. Low for the first. Yes, it is, Jose. It's going to be very low. It's gonna. I think that I was reading about the volume. It's going into an election year. It always historically drops in an election year. It may not be as bad as I fear, but it's going to be low. As you know, every time we have a good sized recession, it's sad how many people fall out of the industry and either stop driving or lose their trucks or whatever. But then you have the same volume of people coming in to replace them, and it's always just a big revolving cycle, and it sure is hard on people. I mean, lives are ruined and everything else. Las Vegas. Boy, I never get to Las Vegas. I love Las Vegas, but I never get there hardly ever. It's been almost 2 years since I've been to Las Vegas. I bet you do. There's a lot of things to do in Las Vegas. I should try to get out there this summer or sometime in spring maybe, so I can ride the motorcycles around there. Or at least north of Las Vegas. That's a beautiful desert up there. I'm going to have to get there because I want to see that damn dam. It's on my bucket list of things to check out. So I've got to get over there and ride my motorcycle to the dam. I watched the documentary on that, and it was pretty interesting. Wow, guys, I think I forgot to brush my teeth today. They feel a little fuzzy. Too much coffee. $10 less, I will email you. We get to Tulsa quite often, We have run this last week. We have ran we've run so hard for the last 7 or 8 weeks. It's been crazy. I guess at this time of year, a lot of our drivers take off because they don't want to get their trucks dirty or something. I don't know. But we've really done good. And this week, we've done 2 weeks worth of work in 1 week. We had 0 deadhead. And we still squeezed in a restart. Now, setting up there in Syracuse was the first time. We sit, but we was getting paid to sit, so it was okay, right? I wouldn't have complained anyway. I don't believe in complaining. Yeah, LVT, we have definitely. I'm just kind of ecstatic. It's been a good year. We've already paid $40,000 on the principal of this truck this year. That's kind of crazy. We don't like debt, so we make, we try to pay everything off early. And since you can only, depreciate it over 3 years anyway, I'll probably pay for it in 3 years, even though I've got five. Oh, I thought you were still working over there, Les. Are you fishing every day now? Diamond dog collar. Nah, let's not. I don't want to spend that money, LVC. I'm tight. I'm tight. I like to invest in stuff. I really do like to invest money and watch it grow. I like to throw all my silver down on the bed and roll around on top of it now. That's kind of sexy. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the girl where she'll have to drive through Charleston and all of that stuff in the morning. She's gonna hate me. 39 years. Well, congratulations. Isn't it that, how they say the youth is wasted on the young? I don't want to steal no young person's youth or anything, but it sure is true. Are you in pretty good health? It was 39 years. Les, you remember the really bad old days with the truck when we didn't have no truck stops out here. But the food sure was a lot better, in my opinion, back in them days. I bet you've taken a shower in the rain more than once. Well, try out that keto, Les. It really is good for you, as long as you're halfway healthy and you can do it. Yeah, there's just no food worth eating out here no more. Uh, I mean, you can always find something, but it's like it's always the same. It had variety back in the day. I'll never forget that little place I ate at down in Mississippi, and it was just a rundown shanty house with crooked floors, but they had truck parking and the best food in the world. Now let's see if the way station's closed. They was all closed this weekend coming up here. I only got on 18,000 pounds. I'm pretty safe. Yeah, I really like Eric Berg. He's real good. I gotta agree. I do agree with everything he says. Well, all right. They're showing me some love, guys. They gave me the green light. I was gonna take y'all with me up in there. I love this company and their safety rating. It dipped a little bit here a few months ago. We had a driver that blew a steer tire and had a boo-boo. But apparently it's came back up. Hey Michael, how are you doing this morning? Is this your morning or your night? Yeah. Hey Les, we went over there to that. Did you see that video? We went to the roller derby. We went to the roller derby over there on the other side of Tulsa, and we was really expecting it to be a knockdown, drag out roller derby. You know how the girl is about violence, right? She really wants to roller derby or shoot somebody. She can't ever decide which way it's going to swing. And it was a church roller derby. They were all so nice. But there wasn't nobody doing any hard hitting. Yeah, they really do. I really like this company. Good morning, Robert. We're going to be opening up an interstate authority in another state to do some local work. Now, I'm probably not going to really talk about that until after the first of the year. I'm not going to be doing it. I'm going to be doing it with someone else. I have the experience on it, and he does too. I just have the equipment already. I have it. So that'll be a new adventure for after the first of the year. But I'm not positive about it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do it, but a little bit's going to depend on the freight. Robert lives in Virginia. It is cold out there. Well, it says it's 40, but it feels colder to me. Really? That's cool, little Viking coach. I didn't know anything about that. We was going to come out there and ride Topanga Canyon about a month ago, and when we got to LA, they went and gave me a darn load. I really wanted to go ride Topanga Canyon. Now we have to go. I need to get to LA sometime pretty soon because the trucker, the newspaper that they put in the truck stops. They want us to come out there and do an interview at their place, but it's in Hollywood, so that's cool too. I haven't never been to Hollywood. I mean, I've been there in a truck, but we're going to ride the motorcycles down there. It could be interesting. Funny cars are cool. But we lost our parking place. We used to park over at LAX, and they've closed the parking lot for renovations. I got a place in Santa Fe Springs I can still park, though. But I'm afraid to put the girl's little Grom on the highway out there. Radmaholland? Oh, yes, most definitely. That's on my list, too. There's a lot of different places I want to ride out there. The girl don't like California, but I freaking love California. Other than their politics and, that crazy stuff. Unfortunately, LVC, a lot of people don't understand this AB5. They think it's just designed for truckers, and that they're just taking a shot at the truckers. They're taking a shot at everybody. They really want that thing to break nationwide. 10-4, little LVC, roll on. I really ain't saying nothing. That's right. We was talking about that. How's it going to affect the strippers? And hell, how's it going to affect the hookers? And all of them college girls that are going to work their way through college? It's going to be hard on them. I mean, should we organize a stripper union? I mean, would it have fringe benefits? I could do that. Oh, look, we got a bunch of big crosses up in the sky. I don't think I've ever noticed them before. I seen a nice big blue one yesterday. Hell, it must be Calvary, guys. We gotta be at Calvary. That's kind of cool. La da 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 da. Well, don't feel alone, Les. I'm always in trouble too. Constantly. But like I said, she's been in a good mood the last couple of weeks, which kind of scares me. I don't think she's even beat me up verbally. Y'all know that she is very sharp, right? I mean, she's sharp as a tack and quick. I think about things. I can't keep up with her. She's so damn fast. With a comeback, or she's terrible. And she always thinks I want to choke her or something. I don't even think that way about people I don't like. I don't think like I want to choke you. But I think she does want to choke me sometimes. I'm pretty sure of it. Well, that's our job, Karen. We have to terrorize you. Oh, it says I can go fast again. I'm coming for you, DOT. Yeah, I don't know, Michael. Mine don't get into much. She's always playing in her sticker book. I think it's really cute how she plays in her sticker book, though. Oh, we decorated the house, Karen. We wallpapered the back wall, and I turned it into a wall, right? Like a wall. And I'm gonna go get that Pink Floyd The Wall poster, and I'm gonna cut it out, and I'm gonna stick the wall on there, and I'm gonna put some bumper stickers and some graffiti on there. Or maybe I can find me a graffiti artist out in LA to paint it up for me. Okay, I'm catching him. I don't want to catch him, but I'm catching him. So let's just go around him. I made a video. It probably won't be out for a couple of months. You know, I haven't been loading videos that much. I don't know why. I'm still making them. I just ain't been loading them. Woohoo! Oh, she's asleep, but she's been playing with her sticker book for days. It's kind of funny. If you ever seen any of them playing with me girls on YouTube, they're like a gazillion of them on there. And that's what she does. She stickers up her book, and I love it that she's money minded. I mean, I really love that. But she plans out her budget and everything. She gets all excited. She likes to make lists. That's some of the things we have in common is the financial, planning and lists. I believe in making lists. If you don't have a list, you can't make it happen. It's just in my opinion, right? That's just, at least for me. I have to have a list, or I got so many things going on my head that things will get lost along the way. I dropped my darn phone again a while ago. Well, before I started this live feed. This phone, it's only 2 years old. And it's the only phone I've broken in the last 20 years. But I've got like 18 cracks on it now. I just keep messing it up. And I don't want to have to buy another phone. I mean, I'm trading my Apple phone in for another Android. So I'm like, but that's my work phone. The phone that we're on, me and you at the moment, is my personal phone. And as beat up as it is, I can't believe it's still working. It'll die eventually. This one might actually make it into the Hall of Fame, though. It is pretty tough, and I really like Android. This iPhone has not impressed me. We tried to do the live feed on it twice, and it overheated both times. If I make videos on it, it overheats doing that also. The guy that sold it to me there at the Best Buy, he must have been a big fan of iPhone, because he was like, oh, it's the best thing. This is what you got to use, blah, 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 blah. Well, he didn't know what he was talking about at all. And then when you have problems with them, you got to go to the iPhone store. At least I can get to an iPhone store, but I don't want to get to an iPhone store. I was talking to my brother, Les. My brother is, see, I'm 54, I think, so he's 64. He's 69, and he just got a smartphone today. He texted me for the very first time in forever. I've been trying to get him off of that flip phone forever. I didn't get a smartphone, actually. Well, I had a smartphone, but it was pretty dumb. I didn't get a smartphone until I started making YouTube videos. Well, I guess my Blackjack would have been considered a smartphone, and I loved that Blackjack. It was a wonderful phone. I still got it. Every once in a while I take it out of my underwear drawer and I look at it fondly. It's still got video in it, but I don't know if I can get it out of it. And everybody liked the Razors, didn't they? I never had one, my brother did. And I was like, you know, this would be a good phone to throw at somebody. It was sleek, and I think it would have flown across the room really good. Maybe took somebody's head off. But I don't think you could beat those original Nokia phones. They were wonderful. Now, I used to sell phones. Because, well, I won't tell you, you know, I was selling them to drug dealers, I suppose, but I didn't know that. I just assumed that. But I had a line where I got a good deal on like 500 phones, and then I sold them all when they first came out with cell phones. Well, not when they first came out. When they first came out with the cell phones that were small and not box phones, because my first cell phone, I felt like it was an army phone, right? I felt like I was Radar O'Reilly running around with a backpack. But it was cool. Yeah, that's what mine was too. It was a bag phone. It was pretty heavy. Let's see, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 60 more miles. Yeehaw! I'm starting to get that knife in the base of my neck. I've been up too many hours. I am not tired. I'm kind of wired. But I bet I fall asleep anyway when I lay down. See you later, Michael. You be safe today. I know you're gonna be safe. You're a super trucker. Les, I haven't seen any payphones in a while. Remember the room they used to have with all the payphones in them? Those rooms are all gone now. And they're just all gone. Remember how we used to stand around in those rooms, Les, making phone calls, looking for freight for hours on end? You know, watching the DAT board, calling your contacts. It was just a constant struggle to beat everybody to that load. But it was kind of fun. It was like playing the stock market to me. You know, I felt like a broker or something. I do miss them days. I really do. I'm glad they're over. But it's frustrating if you're sitting there, like when computers, like when I was running in my fleet, it was a mess trying to keep up with the computer's DAT board and signal, because I was doing everything from the seat of my own truck, right? And I'd be like, oh hell, I ain't got no signal and I got to load trucks. It was a nightmare. Well, the good thing is if we do that interstate authority that I got planned up, I won't have to do it. The other guy will take care of that part of it. We've kind of got some dedicated loads lined up. I can't be sure until I activate that MC number though. And being that I think we're going into this recession, I'm a little bit worried about it. But I ain't too worried about it because it's just money, and my other truck's already paid for. So, it's like, oh well, what am I gonna do? Throw away $1,800 a month? Yeah, Les, but not for this truck. I'm going to keep this truck doing what it's doing. I've got another truck. No, I got it's a international. Actually, it's a refrigerated box truck that I bought to move produce from our farm to St. Louis. But I found a couple of dedicated loads going somewhere and coming back. And I think it's going to turn a nice little profit. It's like 500 miles one way and 500 miles back. Something like that. And it's like 240 one way and $178 back. Every day, right? But I'm only planning on having the guy running it like 4 days a week. Yeah, hopefully it'll all work out. Wow, of course you gotta follow the speed limit, Karen. We gotta truck safely. I don't even speed. You get all these people that are say in my video, you're being passed by everybody. I don't mind being passed by everybody. I'd rather them pass me and let them get there first. I'll back cleanup. All right, Karen. Oh yeah, Greg. Yeah. 10-4. From the rest area. I thought we was going to be coming back to Detroit actually just the other day. 4 days ago, we was in Laredo. And usually from Laredo, we go back to Detroit. But it didn't happen. Where did I go? I went to Dallas. And then in Dallas, I picked up a load going to Savannah. And then from Savannah, I picked up something that went to Atlanta. And then Atlanta, I went to Syracuse. And now I'm going back to Atlanta. And then I'm going home. Unless they have a load for me tomorrow going to Cincinnati, in which case then I'll go home. Kind of a big deadhead, but I don't care. Oh, Les, I can't read that big comment. I'll read it later. I really wish I had that thing that Asian Mai had, where it reads you the text from the screen, and it's built into Android to do it for you, but I can't make it seem to work because I'm just not a technical guru. Now he didn't know how he had it working either. He has an iPhone, and that's a little different maybe. But he acted like it was a program that he downloaded. I even downloaded the Nightbot, so if people are cussing or whatever, it will put them in timeout. And the Nightbot, you can set it up to play music. I know that's what Steve uses over there. But it's there, but it don't ever do anything. Maybe I need to pay it to work or something. I don't know. I mean, look, Nightbot has not popped up and said hello to any of you guys. It hasn't asked you if you'd like to hear some music because I put music into it and said, hey, play music for them, Nightbot. Well, what app is it, Karen? I would certainly download it. Tell me, teach me. I think Nightbot's cool. I mean, he's like your buddy, and he works for you, right? And he's kind of cute. I know, I'm strange. I think Nightbot's cute. All right, Karen. Yeah, we'll leave the Roanoke scale for the girl. $64 East, 18 minutes. All right, things are moving. Did y'all see all of these cool filters on here that they have now? Look, this is awesome. They never had this before. Isn't that crazy? If they had it, I didn't know they had it. I try to, but I don't always see them. I watched one last week that he had done. Or actually, I started watching it and then I lost signal and I never got back to it. For some reason, I don't hardly ever get Trucker Jukebox's notifications. But I do keep up with him. Matter of fact, I just messaged him the other day, but he hasn't got back with me yet. Well, actually, I messaged him the Super Truckers of America United Facebook page that I created. Les, do you remember Super Truckers of America and the video cassettes and all that stuff? Yeah, Kevin Rutherford was just a young fella. Well, he's still kind of a young fella. Yeah, I figured you remembered them. Wasn't it a great concept? I mean, I know it kind of turned into Road Dog, but I really liked the concept of what it stood for, about the teaching aspect of it and the general good camaraderie that it brought to the industry at that time. What's the game that you play, Robert? I had me a battle game that I played all the time, but they was always trying to take my money. And when I wouldn't upgrade, they started killing me. And the girl gave up all of her killing games because of the same reason, I think. She was funny. She plays something that's kind of like Pong or something. Ah, American Truck Simulator. I've seen a bunch of those. I haven't watched them real closely, but I actually I was checking out a new channel last night, and it was some girl, and she plays the truck simulator games, and it looks really realistic. And I've seen that Life is Good is playing the simulator game. I've got to check that out. If you start loading them, let me know, and I'll definitely check them out. Oh, you got bright lights on me. All right, I'll fix you. There you go. I'll turn them back to you. I caught $2 in some lies, and when I confronted him over the phone about those lies, he went off. Oh, I don't. I seen you made a comment. You was talking to. No, you sent me a message or whatever before, and I didn't know who you was talking about. I don't know. I don't know him personally. I've never actually talked to him before, other than on his, on his channel. All right, let's see. It's called Mobizen Livestream. Oh, thank you so much, Karen. Kisses coming your way. I appreciate it. I'm going to download that. That will make me such a happy camper. That will really make me happy. Yay! I'll even pay for it if I have to. Are you going to play that game, Les? I like free is for me. Heck yeah. Oh, I need to call Jeff Beard. I sure do. Yes, free is nice. Jeff is supposed to be in Omaha. That was Kansas City. Was that last week? I don't know. What studio, Raha Ross? I don't have. You mean my truck or? I don't know. I'm confused. Are you talking to someone else? See, I'm missing comments because I don't have that Mozambique app that Karen was talking about, but I will have it. I will. Oh no, I don't have any problem maneuvering around. Hardly ever. I mean, this thing actually backs up. I can back it up almost as easy as a regular truck. And a lot of that's the flat, because it's a flatbed and I'm lighter and all that kind of stuff. My empty weight is, oh, let's see. Is it 41, 51, 61, 71? Yeah, 41,000 is my empty weight with fuel. Let's just, I say 41.5 just for safety's sake. I haven't had my axle spread in about 2 weeks, maybe 3. I don't like to spread them if I can help it. There's a not a lift axle. I have a truck on there just like yours. Oh, you got a truck over here, Robert? Over here at Southern Pride? Billy Baxter, I'm going to Atlanta and then I'm going home. Yep, 46 gallons is the water tank. 46 or 44? Oh, on American Truck Simulator. Okay, that's pretty cool. We're doing really good, feeling good. That's cool. So you, on American Truck Simulator, you can build any kind of truck you want? I didn't know that. That's pretty awesome. I love the road too, Billy. I really do. Even when I didn't always love it, but when I finally came to the realization about 15 years ago that this was my life and I embraced it, I really came to love it. Maybe that's like the Stockholm syndrome and you come to love your captors. I don't know, but apparently I got Stockholm syndrome for truck driving. That might be a thing. Stockholm syndrome for truckers. I think I feel a video coming, guys. Just gave me a video idea. It'll be out next year. Good night, Karen. Sleep well. And thank you so much. It's an adventure. It sure is. No, I haven't heard anything about the Walmart lounge there. Boy, that lot lizard video has gotten 250,000 views. It's amazing. And it has half as many thumbs downs as it has thumbs up. It's hilarious that people come there and they actually are looking for a lot lizard and instead they find a comedy. The lot lizard is going to come back out of retirement come spring. Yeah, somebody made a comment on that video yesterday that I needed to talk to the lot lizard about working conditions and workman's compensation and finishing the job. And if I have to finish it myself, do I get it for half price? Yeah, they are internet lizards now. And then a lady commented yesterday that my lot lizard would be much more expensive because she has wings. I like that video. It gets crazy comments. Yep, that's the way I'm going to be coming, is down at 85 and going over to the airport. Let's see, when am I going to be there? I don't know, lunchtime. I can't change, my lizard can't change colors because that's the only lizard suit I could find that was kind of funny. Oh, we're talking about a lot lizard video that I made about 5 or 6 months ago. It was a comedy. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It was stupid and funny. It was fun to make too. This next one might have a bunch of lizards in it though. Yes, I do. I got my coffee, but I'm almost done for the night. What, 20 miles or so? 30 miles. 30 miles. What time is it anyway? 3:53. So 2:53 my time. It's going to be just in time. You know the dogs are ready for me to come to bed and snuggle them, right? They snuggle with the girl, but they'd much rather snuggle with a big dog. They do. They just think I'm a dog. I guess I kind of am. Yes, sir. That's the way I'll be going. No, I haven't tried it. Is it good? Good night, Greg. You be safe up there. What kind of coffee is it? I've been drinking I think it's Folgers Dark Silk. But I will happily try something new out. We haven't been live in a long time, Billy. Yep, I've got my trailer with me. I try not to leave home without it. I've used up so much bandwidth putting up videos, Billy, doing it on 3 channels, that YouTube has been, not YouTube, but AT&T's been doxing me. Oh, the trailer's great. I got a step deck. I love step decks. I love open decks. This is kind of a nice area of Virginia. I don't know what them looks spittle or something up there, but it looks really nice. Virginia is a beautiful state. Miles per gallon. I'm averaging 6.5 miles per gallon, which it's the truck's just now getting broke in at 147,000 miles, and it's doing really good. Yeah, I had to before I started the live feed. I had to take little dog back there and throw him on the bed, or he'll try to get on my lap all night. Oh, I don't know, about 165 coolant temp. And Grace is over here behind the chair in her little bed, I think. 40 pounds. Well, I don't know. I've got those lights all covered up. I don't like a lot of light in here. It messes with my eyes. So I turn everything down. And I actually put a rag over the instrument lights that are built into the the electronic ones. Oh, Jose, can I feel my toes? I might be able to feel your toes. Yep, I'm coming into Greenville in about 20 miles, Billy. That's where I'm headed for. We must get some go juice there and wake the girl up, and I gotta snuggle the dogs. Let's see. Oh, she'll have 541 miles left. Gee, I don't know. Harrisburg, maybe? Yeah, I got the X15. But I think Philadelphia rules the state. They kind of get it. They got all the voters over there. It's like Chicago rules my state, but it ain't the capital. Oh, I don't know, Les. You know how some people are, and I just try to convert them. It's probably somebody just having fun. I can play 21 questions. Luckily, I do know most of the capitals. Yes, life is all. It's definitely a test. I'm pretty alert. My neck is hurting right there. What's that joint called? Right there at the base of your neck, where your spine like comes into that little hard bony area, and then it goes off into your collarbones. That bone right there hurts all the time. But I've got like 3 herniations in my neck, so that might be why. I'm always awake at nighttime. I don't get sleepy. Oh, speed limit went back up. Let's roll. There we go. I'll mash it slowly, Les. You know I don't. You know how I am. I will go the speed limit. Yeah, it was kind of crazy, wasn't it, Robert? That was the worst choreographed job, but it was. I could. We all just wanted to laugh the whole time. Yeah, yeah. There you go, Les. Can't mash it hard. I've got 5 people volunteering to be in the next Lot Lizard video if I can get them all rounded up together. And the funny thing is, they're all guys and they'll get in a lizard suit. Actually, I was gonna get in that lizard suit, but the girl said, "Let me put it on. I'll do it. I'll do it better than you." And she did. And when she flipped me off, that was the funniest thing. We got bumps in the road. And that's why I turn all the lights down, because it makes for safer driving, I feel. Oh yeah, little Viking coach. I should, maybe I could use Lady Marmalade, right? That's it. Yeah, LVC. That's a great idea. All right, that's 2 good ideas that you guys have given me tonight. I've got to get to my list. Let's see, a Lot Lizard music video. And what was the other one? Damn it, it'll come to me. It'll come to me. I know. I'll just have to go back and rewatch the video to find out what that other idea I was supposed to remember. Idea. See, the girl always says it's an idea, not an ideal. I think I need diction classes or speaking classes or something. You have a good night there, Joseph, and sleep good. Truth, justice, and the American way. I didn't see any lot lizards in Laredo. I haven't had time to mess around down there in so many years. We did take the motorcycles down and ride in Laredo there last week. We didn't cross the border though. The girl wouldn't let me cross the border. I was like, come on, let's go ride in Mexico. But she wouldn't do it. She said she'll do it when we go out to Yuma because it's a lot safer right out south of the border over there. So we're going to go over there this summer. This summer we're going to ride in Mexico and Canada. We're going to really be rebels. But I really want to go to Newfoundland area and ride. That'd be really spectacular up there. Where, Robert? In Laredo? Now, I've been to the old truck stop in Laredo about a gazillion times. I remember when Laredo was mostly dirt roads or gravel roads back then. Boy, there's a lot of money been made in Laredo since NAFTA. That's for definite. Yeah. They used to have decent food at that truck stop back in the day. Now I wouldn't eat anything there. Nah, I'm just not going to eat there or do anything else there. They have not kept it up at all. I stopped there last year when I was delivering a load, and I was like, boy, I feel like it's very dangerous and shifty around here. Apparently the girls' bathroom there in Laredo isn't any better than it used to be. The girl was telling me when she went through training like 11 years ago that she went into this truck stop in Laredo, and I knew exactly where she was talking about, right? And there wasn't a toilet, there was just a hole in the ground. And I was like, oh, I think I know exactly where you're talking about. Yeah, you gotta watch yourself everywhere nowadays. The girl's really good about that. She is so aware of her surroundings. I don't worry about her at all. Of course, she's like a cowboy. She's got something in her boot for you, right? Midland. All right, Les. We are almost there. It's always a joy to get to